Hello and welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate agentic AI application that's developed basis on persistent storage of sessions. So basically, right now, what happens in uh, an agentic AI application that we usually develop is the session gets destroyed as the user logs out of the app or as we close the application. So and in all those cases, what happens is we generally use in-memory session service. And this application, I've tried to use database based session service where all the sessions of any particular user is going to store in the database. So this is the database which we have used, SQLite database, and now this is the demonstration that we'll have a look at first, and then we can go into the details into a detailed video. So let's have a look. I'll just maximize it. So this is something actually imitates something similar to what we have seen in usual chat applications or usual uh, LLM tools, where basically all of our conversations get stored in the history, and we can definitely go into any particular chat application, and then we can continue with that chat application without making the LLM remember what it was, what the previous discussions were. So let's have a look at the same thing over here also. So right now I'm logged in as user one. You can see over here. So I'm right now logged in as user one, and my app's name is Reading List Curator app. This application is basically reading list curator where you give all the details that you wanted to store as your readings to-do list, and then it stores that thing along with the status as well as tag. So let's have a look at the demonstration. This is the uh, first part. So here, when the user when logs into this app, user will be asked which session the user wants to continue. So instead of showing the session name, we have not set up session name. We are just showing the session ID for demonstration purpose. So two sessions are already present. If user wants to continue with any of these, he can do. Otherwise, the user can select a new session also, create a new session also. So what I'll do is I'll create a new session first, and then over here you can see that user will be asked a new session has been created, and then welcome to Reading List Curator. Your reading. I remember your reading list across session. Type exit to quit. Okay. Now let me just put some details. So we have to give the status. Right now I'm giving it the status as reading, and we can give the tag as well. So let me just give the tag as habits. So here I have printed the states also. So whatever state is there before execution of this particular task or this particular command, that state has been displayed. Then query runs happens and everything happens. All the events are getting all the whatever events are been created into this particular app for this action. Those events are getting displayed, and then finally the agent's response. I have added. I've added atomic habits to your reading list, and status with status reading and tag habits. Now, my after this has happened, the updated state is a user. Firstly, the user's name was unknown. Now the user's name is Raghav. Reading list is atomic habits. Reading and tag is habits. Now, if what I can do is I can just close this file, running file, and then I can again rerun this particular file to check whether my new session I can continue with my this created just now created sessions or not. So let's see. So as you can see now, we have got one more session ID created, which we have just created, and this session ID was the name of this session ID was uh, 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 yes, here it is. So it was 508, ending with 508, and now you can see this is the 508 session ID. I'll just click on 2 because I want to go ahead with that session only when I've come next time onto this particular app. And then yeah, I can ask my this thing to check if he remembers, if this agent remembers my name. So again, since I'm printing the states before and after, so state is the this and after state is this, and the user has answered yes, I remember your name. It's Raghav. Yeah, then I can show that give some further instructions. Yeah, so there's the response. Here's your reading list, atomic habits, reading tags. I can add more books to this. I can so there are different tools. I can add more items to this particular list. I can remove any particular item. I can update any particular item and all. So what I'll do is I'll just do a quick update. So basically, a tool has been called. There's a tool to update. There's a tool for everything. So tool to update, add, and everything. So now, as you can see, that the status. Okay, I've updated the status of atomic habits to done, and in the state you can also cross-check whether that the status has been updated to done. Earlier it was reading. So that's how we can use different tools to interact with the thing. But the important thing is that the session has been maintained and user so it actually imitates the ChatGPT kind of experience, you can say. And now what I'll do is I can definitely show you this database also. So as you can see over here in database, I'll just refresh, we'll be able to see one more session being created, and this session stores everything about this particular user. Okay, and the state you can see that this is the updated state, status is done and all. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly change the user to user 3, and let me just save it. I'll just press exit over here to come out of this app and then revisit the app. Okay, now this time since I'm user 3, so a new session will be created with user ID as user 3, and then I'll be able to continue with that session. So yeah. So again here it is unknown, reading list is empty, and you can see over here user 3 session is created. So that's all I want to demonstrate in this video. Thank you.